Hey, hi, it's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Tuesday, the 24th of November, 2020. We are using Gregory Scott Tarot for our message today. We had like shufflepocalypse here. So extra cards in the reading for us. Let's get into it. Cards from the bottom of the deck. This is the overall theme of energy in the day. Our first card is the High Priestess. Very nice. You know we have heightened intuition at this time. It was in yesterday's reading. It was all over yesterday's reading. So here we are with the High Priestess, the inner oracle, listening to our inner guidance. As if we haven't had that message enough, really. The cards do continue to encourage this. I would say the cards are driving that point home. Really do listen to that gut feeling, that inner knowing, the deep knowing. It's the oracle speaking within us. And I attached a video to the end of yesterday's reading. It was to Gregory Scott doing the weekly astrology. You might want to check that out because there's certainly a lot going on, astrologically speaking, that is supportive of our intuitive gifts. So check it out if you're inclined. Maybe I will attach it to the end of this video as well. What comes with our High Priestess? The Hierophant. The High Priest. Interesting. So divine feminine, divine masculine. So really balanced energy. You know, we saw that again yesterday with the sun and the moon in the overall theme cards for us as well. And I feel that the High Priestess, along with the Hierophant, is a continuation of that message. So there's harmony, balance for us, and the messages are clear. You know, with the moon and the sun in the reading, there's no way you're going to miss the messages that are on offer, that are charging the atmosphere for us at this time. So the High Priest or the Hierophant is a card about commitment. So where are we in our commitment? And take that where it's relevant to you, whether it is in beloved relationship, career, how you are of service, your friendships. Consider it. Where does it stand out the most for you at this time? And seeing the High Priest or the Hierophant in the reading is an opportunity for us to leverage our deep knowing, High Priestess, against our deep tradition, belief system. Whenever I see the Hierophant, there's an opportunity for us to challenge the status quo. And I love that about this card. Just because some information has been handed to you or handed down to you in your lineage or from your peers and your elders, is it right for you? Does it go against your deep inner knowing, High Priestess? And if so, how do you reconcile that? So it's an opportunity for us to challenge ourselves. And then we have the Lovers. Well, isn't that so beautiful? You have divine feminine, divine masculine here in the High Priestess and the High Priest. And then you have it again here in the Lovers card. And this is about a choice, a decision to be made. However, this is, I'm feeling the unifying energy in this reading as well, because yesterday we had the moon, the Eight of Wands, and the sun, I believe, in this position. So the Eight of Wands is a marriage card. It's about unifying, marrying energies, blending energies. And so here we have High Priestess, High Priest, and the Lovers. So quite likely the relationships that are nearest and dearest, most cherished to us, are having a beautiful opportunity of expression in a balanced, harmonious way. Great expression of the inner divine, feminine and masculine between friends, beloveds, family members, just across the board. Wonderful. So if there's something for you to share, to say, to speak out loud, today is absolutely a great day for that kind of sharing. Something that you've been holding in heart space, something cherished in your thoughts and your feelings. Wonderful atmosphere to express. Let's see what else we have. we have the King of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. A little more divine masculine, divine feminine going on here. But look at this bounty coming with the Queen of Pentacles. You know, she's the mother of the material in tarot. If she requires it, she produces it. And then you have this beautiful fiery king. He's gregarious, he's fun, he's charming. Now, you know the kings and queens represent mastery and their unique qualities inherent to their suit in tarot. So we have creative fire and passion with the king. Wonderful. Charming energy. As I said, gregarious, engaging. There's a lot of humor here. And then we have this beautiful, creative, receptive queen. She can make anything she desires a reality and pair those energies together. And you have in a sacred way, a very explosive connection here. Good things happen when these two combine energies within tarot. So you have really grounded energy with this queen, very receptive, fertile, creative, and you have that supercharged, charming energy of this king. And this king represents our skills and our talents, having an opportunity to allow our skills and our talents to not only be useful to us, but to shine with them. So what follows this? I think Venus is in Scorpio today too. So, or maybe that was yesterday. I'm not sure, but the energy does seem to be trickling over here. Now we have the moon again showing up for a second day in a row. Something of the unknown becomes known. And I still feel from yesterday's reading to this that we are in this dynamic atmosphere of discovery, intuitive discovery, and brilliant clarity within our intuition. So it's really difficult for us to miss the signs and symbols that are showing up in our sphere of influence. Coming with, look at that. Coming with the moon is the Ace of Cups. That's the moon energy filling and spilling over that cup. There's our overflow, an overflow of intuitive guidance and gifts. This is the universe talking to us. And I'm going back up top here to the High Priestess, the Hierophant, the Lovers. There's a divine union here within the day. And again, take that where it's most relevant to you. It can be a friendship. It could quite likely be in a beloved relationship. But the way we're sharing, the way we are connected is, wow, it's telepathic. It's telekinetic even. You know, you can touch something and feel from whatever it is you're touching. We're very sensitive to the atmosphere. So for the people that we know, love, and trust, and we share togetherness with, there's a lot of serendipity and synchronicity between friends, family members, and beloveds. We'll be finishing one another's sentences today. And I love the combination of the moon with the Ace of Cups. Really this divine and beautiful intuitive overflow. But the Ace of Cups, you know, is a card of pure raw love. It is a blessing from the universe. And if you look at all of the divine feminine, divine masculine here in the reading, you can't ignore that there's a message of a blessed union. All right, next we have, oh, very interesting, the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. I like this too. You know, the Five of Pentacles is a card where I feel so strongly that in prior experiences we have been negotiated with and perhaps acquiesced to energies that were less than favorable to us. And now look at this divine harmony, balance, and overflow in the reading, and then a revisited opportunity, or an opportunity revisiting where there's a lack of stability. And that's the five. All fives in tarot are unstable, but it's their very instability that allows stability to blossom. And the Nine of Wands is considered a card of some kind of defensiveness, okay? At the very least, some defensiveness. What I feel here, though, is that the Nine of Wands gives us a great sneak peek and reminder too, and intuitively so, to a time in our lives when we've allowed ourselves to be talked out of, negotiated with, and into acquiescing to another person's suggestions, we'll say, or a set of circumstances, scenarios, situations where we've had to give more. We've ended up giving more than we thought we would, and things were unstable, out of balance. But look at all the balance in the reading. So the Nine of Wands is the trigger for us to recognize when a Five of Pentacles type of situation enters into the energy atmosphere. And it may happen. Though we are so harmonized, so balanced, and so in tune with our intuitive gifts, we recognize it that way, but we also recognize it from experience, and we bring stability because we are no longer, and I'm not going to say we're defensive, but we are keenly aware of leveraging influences upon us from other situations, circumstances, or individuals. And we are not going to be negotiated with in that way anymore, because that disrupts our Ace of Cups type of flow. We end up on some kind of a deficit, and we're not willing to pay the price we once paid to keep the peace or the illusion of harmony in other scenarios, experiences. Yeah. Then we have, oh, how perfect, the Hanged Man. Yes, we will pause in the action here to consider our harmony and our balance and maintain our foundation, whereas perhaps in the past with less experience we didn't. So I love that the Hanged Man is there, and he comes along with the Star. And she's the reminder for how many tower moments we've had that we've walked on from and had to rebuild as a result. Now, none of that's a mistake, none of it's wrong, none of it's negative. It's all added to the story of us, who we are today. It's shaped who we are today, so we're grateful for it. But within that appreciation and that gratitude comes the experience to know when you're being handed a divine gift, Ace of Cups, and when you're being handed a load of bullshit, and you've had enough of the destabilization of that. So you are wise to take a stand with the Nine of Wands, to take a stand gregariously and in a charming, happy, loving, super strong foundation way with the King of Wands and say, no. I've walked down that road before. Thank you for the invite, but no. I've got greener pastures, baby. Yeah. And the extra cards that came out of the shuffle, the Chariot, yes, because we are moving dynamically on our own foundation. And when we see stability, instability, we recognize it for what it is, and we take steps, intuitively so, to be the balance, or maybe even a counterbalance to that instability. We level things out for ourselves. We continue to move dynamically forward and create a sphere of influence that is heaven touching earth. It's a 7, the Chariot. That's heaven touching earth. We maintain that by listening to our intuitive guidance, because on our foundation is the beautiful 10 of Pentacles. That's having it all. That's the 10 of Cups. That's the Sun. That's the Ace of Cups. That's the 9 of Cups. You know, 4 of Wands. Let's go on, right? It's all wrapped up in this card. This 10 of Pentacles is our sphere of influence, our foundation, what we constructed, what we're standing on right now with harmony, balance, love, bliss, joy, happiness, right? So why would we negotiate or compromise that? We wouldn't. We would listen to, continue to listen to our intuitive guidance. We will continue to call forth the resources required to maintain that kind of foundation. We're going to do it in a happy way, and we're going to do it in harmony as well. Yeah. Angel answers, my friends. This is an opportunity for you to ask a question if you have one. I will allow these cards to. I will allow it. These cards will confirm the message we already have, or they could be a fresh message for you. I like this. It's up to you. It is up to you. There is always a choice, lovers. You know, you can delve deep into the instability that Five of Pentacles offers you. Maybe there's something for you to explore there. Consider it. But it is up to you to decide what kind of foundation you want to stand on. Next. Yeah. Listen to your intuition. Let's see. The Moon, the High Priestess, the Moon 2 days in a row. Listen to your intuition. That's just comical. Like this. I really like this. And it confirms what I was saying earlier. Communicate clearly. No verbal clutter. Just speak it from the heart. Check in with the person or people you are communicating with. Ascertain if they have understood your message. And listen. This is a card that reminds us to listen. Really listen with our hearts. Pause in the action and listen. And respond in an enlightened way. And if you need enlightenment, ask for it. One more. Oh, how sweet. See, there's something going on there. Romance. You are the love of your life. You know that. But with Venus hanging around and all this divine feminine, divine masculine, we have a lot to offer in the relationship realm. And it doesn't matter what the relationship is. Again, it could be family. It could be our dear friends. It could be beloved. But there is a beautiful union happening in the day today. Our affirmation card from The Universe Has Your Back is, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. How sweet is that? That's really a beautiful message. And it feels like the card reading is charged with just that kind of witnessing and observation. All right, everybody, have a very beautiful Tuesday. Peace, love, joy, happiness, bliss, connection, togetherness. Namaste. Bye for